Pretty special build for my personal car. GR Sport. Good enough. Alrighty, camera is out of the tub, so we're going to relocate that to the back of the tray. Yep. Alrighty, we have the tub off. So she's bare bones, she's back to a cab chassis. And yeah, get some mounts on and then I'm gonna drop the tray on. Pretty simple, but should be good. All right, and she's dropped on. This looks so good. As you can see, it's a bit dirty from being on the old car, but she'll scrub up nice and clean. Should be good. Alrighty, and the tray's on the GR Sport, so she's looking pretty good. This is the first stage of the build. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see sort of the rest of the build. I might put a lift kit in, maybe a cheeky wheels and tires. I reckon it might look pretty cool. Yeah, let me know down in the comments if you want to see a bit more of this build, because yeah, I'm going to do something pretty cool to it. So let me walk you through what we've done to the GR Sport so far. The Elite Tray. Let's go. Starting on the passenger side, we have our extruded headboard. Now this design you won't see anywhere else. It is round on the front, flat on the back to suit our canopies, but also to give a lot more modernized look. We have a painted panel cut inside here. So this is how you mount your spare wheel tires, or if you'd like to do a jerry can holder, we have an option for that. And it's to suit 33, 35 inch tires. So you can suit any spare tires you'd like. You can also see on the headboard, we have internal tie downs. So this is great if you have a motorbike or any loose items you have in the back, you can tie down here. More options is more better than none. See our sideboards. So now these are extruded and have our stainless steel catches and hinges. Super strong, not gonna rattle you at all. And you can also remove them as well once you fit on a canopy. Now you see the main difference that is appealing to most is we have no more checker plate on the side. This is a completely different extruded side piece. So there's a massive extrusion piece that runs down the side here that we now have a bolt-on panel. Now this is painted and comes standard as painted to the color of your vehicle. As you can see here, we've got the Eclipse Black to match the Eclipse Black Toyota. Now this is removable in case of any damage. We are able to unbolt it, basically paint a new one and bolt it back on. Now you can see on the side here, we have these little cutouts. Now these are your tie down points. Now behind it, your actual field is fully reinforced. Whereas on a Deluxe Plus trays, you have that rope rail. In this one, you have a reinforced extrusion piece behind here to tie down your loads. Now moving down, you can see the same as our Deluxe Plus trays, we have our guards and toolboxes. Now they do look similar, however, they are a little bit different. So as we have made the whole tray a little bit slimmer, we're able to lift the toolboxes and guards to a higher height. So that's more clearance for tires and a larger departure angle, which is really handy. Now, of course, we got our compression latches here. So the same great design, we have a gutter system, so no water or dust is getting in. We've got double rubbers, of course, the compression locks. Now something cool, which is you've just noticed already, we have our constant torque hinges. So that means no chains in the way, no ropes, nothing slamming down and hitting your knees or hitting a rock or damaging the toolbox lid. Now guards. Now you might notice these are quite wider than your standard Hilux guards. So due to the Rogues and the GR Sports having a wider rear diff on the front and the rear, we've put our wider portal guards that we call them. Now moving to the front of the guard, we have our infill panel. Now this has a slight cutout for our fuel filler cap, but this also bridges the gap between the vehicle and the tray, and it's nice and sleek, and it's also two-back color coded to the color of your vehicle as well. Now, of course, in every one of our trays, we have a cutout in the front here for a Anderson plug. Now, this is great to mount if you have any accessories, like if you want to put a fridge in the tray, but we also mount our wiring for our crank battery for our canopy system, so this is perfect. Alrighty, to the rear of the tray, we have our exclusive tail lights. Now, I know a lot of people ask us if you can purchase these separately. Unfortunately not, so these are only exclusive to Norweld trays. Moving on the lights, we have our trundle drawer. Now this is 1200 millimeters long. We have a drop-in table here. This is great to cook on or just to store things while you're at camp. So the drawer is 200 kilograms low rated, as well as dust and waterproof. So it's great for tools. I've got a hitch here. Now the biggest change to our trundle drawer, it now has a lockout. So if you're ever on an incline, trundle drawer won't go back in. Just requires a little push on the side, and she's all locked up. Now you can also see we have our sensors here. So this has been relocated out of the bumper of the GR Sport, and on the bottom here we have our radar. So this also came out of the bumper, but we put it on a specialty bracket below here. And of course, what's comes factory in most vehicles, we got a reversing camera just mounted below. Okay, and the driver's side. So we have another toolbox with our constant torque hinges, another guard, and now another infill panel. However, this houses our water tap. So this is a reverse fill tap for our 40-litre water tank that is housed underneath. So it's poly, food gradable, all the good stuff. Now it has a fill point at the top here. And of course, as I mentioned, it is a reverse fill. So you basically just attach a standard hose fitting on the end here, open up the tap, open up the breather, and you can fill the tank all the way up. And you're able to actually get a couple more litres as you're actually pushing the air out the top. Okay, and that concludes the build for the GR Sport. Now let me know in the comments if you guys want to see the rest of this build. Obviously I've got some lift wheels and tyres going on and a canopy as well, so that should look pretty cool. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.